afternoon, viewers. Welcome to yet another edition of TST Art Diaries, where we talk about anything that concerns art. My name is Faith Hara-Gaes, your host for the day, and today we're joined by Karishma Isaacs. You might know her from your TV screens. She has been in the industry for a while now. Let's just welcome her. Welcome, Karishma.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for making time and
Okay.
inviting us into your place of
Pleasure.
sanity where you do your music.
Yeah.
Firstly, Karishma, I want to know, when you were in school, is this what you wanted to do? Is rap what you wanted to do? Who inspired you to do music?
Inspired. I feel like the thing itself, music, is my inspiration. But if you're asking, like, if I always wanted to do this, like, I wanted to finish school to do it. It wasn't like, I discovered music. I'm like, oh, that's what I know. Like, ever since I knew, like, that we had to have a career growing up, that was like,
So music was your thing.
that was like the deadline. That was like the last for me. Like,
That
I
is
wasn't
the
doing
only
it. Yeah.
There's so much. There's different music genres out there. Why? And as a lady, most women would do R&B or all this slow situation. Why rap? Of everything? Why did you choose rap?
I actually asked myself that question yesterday. I was like, why that? But then I just remembered why. It was, I wanted to start out as a singer, but then I wanted to be special. So it's like, imagine if I was a singer that was doing her own rap verses.
Okay. So you wanted to stand out.
I wanted to stand out, but then I don't know what happened with the rap. It just started taking over. So I became more dominant in the singing. Yeah.
How long have you been in the industry?
In the industry itself, or music?
In because I have noticed that she also does acting, guys. She's an actress as well. So I want you to tell us as the viewers, me and the viewers out there. Let's start with the singing, the rapping. Ne?
Okay.
How long have you been in the rapping industry, and how has it been? Like, what is that one thing that you would take from the music industry, and then from the acting as well? Do you think okay, now let's first start with one question. Yeah, let's start with the music.
With the music, what can I take out of it? Shit.
What is that one thing you learned?
Okay. The one thing I learned is to grow thick skin. It's like, as much as I want to be a nice and humble person, like, I won't say not everybody deserves it, but it's not the thing to do. Like, you have to be like, you have to be stern with what your decisions, what you want. It's like, I can be humble, but you won't persuade me to lower my prices, for instance. So I'm like, I've learned that if you tell somebody $800 and they want you on their song, they will pay in the $800.
Then they have to give $800.
They will, even if they don't want to, unless they don't want you on it that much.
It's either the 800 or you lose.
Or it's nothing.
The acting, ne? Do you think you get the acting gigs because you a rapper, or because you're already in the industry? Like, there's a Karishma out there.
With Dreamers, it was I feel like it was an alignment situation. Like, they mentioned it to me, and the way I went for auditions, I was even late a little. So
so you pitched up late?
Not late. I didn't pitch up late for the audition per se. I didn't know. I was only like, that day people were like, the auditions are today. I'm like, what? I didn't know. And rushed to the place like, hey, I gotta do this. And then when I read the role, I was like, are these people just changing the name on the character? Because I feel like that's my character. That's like literally my life.
So that is who you're playing. Like, you basically, it's your life.
It's my life. Not literally, but as an artist, like, as a, if there was now somebody like that, that's probably what they would be going through, and that's what I went through.
Okay.
It's just ironic that it's my character as well.
So how has it been so far regarding the acting? What did you learn? I feel like that you can also use in your music. What is that thing that you can use in your music as well from the acting?
The acting is where I actually had my first paperwork, because we already started in 2015. So that's where I still actually started like learning about paperwork first, like in music way. And then the second thing is also professionalism and how they treat us as the talent. Like, you really felt it, like, okay, I am
You can
the actress on the, you feel like, yeah, you are there. So they show you, not that they want you to be full of yourself, but just this is what you deserve when you're working these many hours.
Yeah, this is the worth.
This is what you are, exactly.
Yes.
At least some water and something to eat, and that's what they taught me, like that professionalism.
Obviously, your parents, when you broke out to the music scene, what was their thought? Like, you told them, no, this is what I want to do, and this is how it's done. And obviously, they see your music videos and they hear your lyrics. What has been their reaction?
So I just live with my mom and my stepdad. My stepdad is not as much as involved, but my mom, I feel like she should feel guilty because she's the reason I started. Like, she's always singing, and, like, her soul is music,
So
but
it's in
not
the family.
Yeah, not in the family. It's not that she sings. She doesn't sing. She's just
But
so
she's a
passionate
lover
about
of
it,
music.
And I feel like it's her fault. So when it came out, I feel like she knew where it stemmed from, but as a traditional parent, it was
Very
hard for her
difficult.
to accept that music.
Rera
But
And is this why she went to
yeah,
school for?
I mean, yeah. But then after that, like, I feel like she feels like if I'm happy, then
She's happy.
that's enough.
As people, we're going to things with expectations. Like, when I go into this is what I want. This is what I'm expecting. When you went into the music industry, did you go in with expectations? What were those expectations? And have you gotten those expectations?
Let me say this. There's a saying that goes like, oh, the time you realize your worth, you'll be worth more. So I feel like that's how I went into the industry. I was expecting so much and I didn't get it. But then at the same time, I had a realization of what my worth was. And I feel like sometimes I either undervalue or overvalue myself. So that line for me is still really blurry between what I should expect and what I should really just know to be the thing that's gonna happen. So in terms of expectations, I've learned to balance them. When I don't, I either get not lower or not too high, just enough.
In the middle.
Yeah.
We know that the rap genre is mostly for guys. It's a male dominated situation. Now, as a lady, how has it been for you? Like, do you think you're being treated fairly? Is it a whole equal situation when it comes to you, or do you get the situation of it's more for the gents than it is for the ladies? How is it for Karishma?
I feel like it's different probably for me. It's not hard. I mean, people think it's hard. I don't know why. Like, no, being a female, probably behind closed doors, things that I don't see. That's where it's hard. Like, probably when they're having a meeting and they are choosing between who should rap, and probably those things that I know. But personally, the very fact that I am a female is why they would want me there.
And then they want to challenge you.
I don't think they can, poor people. No, I know. I will annihilate you. Like, if it, because I just respect my talent and I respect your talent. But if you wanna put heads against, I will just, when you go into a fight, you just wanna hurt somebody. You don't even care if you win.
This is me and
that's
this is
how
what
I'll go at you. Like, so don't come for me.
So 2 years from now, where will Karishma be with her rapping? With her music, where will she be?
You see those expectations? Yeah. I won't say where I will be, but I will say what I'm working towards. I will definitely have 5 times the numbers I have now.
That you have now.
Yes, that's the goal. My brand will change significantly. It won't change. It will really change in a way where, you will get what you thought I was capable of. I feel like that's what's gonna happen.
So there's a lot that still has to come out.
I feel like I'm only getting started, and it's a cliche thing to say, but yeah, like, this is like,
we have to expect the next.
I don't even want to tell anybody to expect anything, because when it comes, just know I'm there. That's all you should know.
And you are here
don't expect, don't wait, don't not wait, just be there. I'll come. Yeah.